What's up, people? It's me. It's not Kevin Durant. It's me here with some more serious shit. Wasn't expecting that, right? To be honest, I just woke up. I just woke up and I have no idea what I'm about to tell y'all, but I'm about to tell y'all something. What are we talking about tonight? Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna try. Um, all right, what I got for y'all? I had something all planned out. Now I'm just I should get some coffee. Um, okay. Ah, this one I'm gonna call taking care of yourself. Just because. just because. Um, just because I know a lot of people that women, grown men that don't take care of themselves. Not in a bad way where you shame them, but in a way where they should, and they don't necessarily, they neglect taking care of themselves. Yo, did I talk about this before? I might have talked about this before. Damn. All right, well, health wise, taking care of yourself. How about that? Now, um, this one might be trash. I'm not gonna lie, this one might be trash. It might be. It might be. Because I go through taking care of yourself on a health level. You want to look at me like, Dre, don't take care of yourself. Well, I just started. I just started, and I'm trying. And along the way, I let some things. I learned some things about actually how to do that properly. Now, do I know everything? Absolutely, positively not. But there's some things that help me along the way. Um, all right, let's go into it. One thing that I've learned trying to take care of myself a little bit better is meal prepping. Not that I'm a master chef, I am not at all, but I find it that I can control what I eat better when I prep my meals. Okay, so for me, Mondays, I go to the grocery store, buy a whole bunch of healthy shit, or what I deem to be healthy is fish, a lot of greenery, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, I don't know, could be spinach, kale, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I make my meals that day. So throughout the week, what that allows me to do is not have any choices, which allows me to spend less money, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't really apply to too many people, but it's something that helps me out. That's how I take care of myself a little bit better. Prep my meals so that I don't have any choice but to eat healthier foods on a daily basis. So that if I do decide to cheat one day, it's only one day or it's only one meal. But most of my meals are pre-prepared. You know what I'm saying? But it's same thing, kale, what is it? Um, Butternut squash is something that I really taken a liking to. A lot of fruit, nothing but water, just because it's easier that way. Why not just drink a bunch of water? You ain't got to think about how many calories is going in when you drinking. I don't have to worry about juice, soda, not that I ever drink all that stuff anyway. Just a lot of water. Um, Another big thing, man, that I start doing, definitely I've been jogging. Yes, my big ass I've been jogging. This is not me telling people that, yo man, yo look at me, I'm the healthiest motherfucker around. You know what I'm saying? Healthiest motherfucker around. I do this. Nah. I'm just saying this is what I discovered about me and what's helping me now. Because I just started all this probably like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? But sticking to it um, has been the hey, look, I'm gonna be honest. I was supposed to take my ass to the gym tonight, but I came home, I fell asleep, and I'm filling in for Kev, filling in for Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna make this long either. Um, the one thing, and I'm gonna make a podcast about this. I know people don't people. It depends on if people want to respond to this, but I'm gonna make a podcast about this. It's coming up. I already made the art and everything. It's called Win the Week, and let me explain what winning the week is to me and how that can apply to pretty much anybody. So, trademark. Win the week is a phrase and a mantra that I've been living by to try to accomplish what I want to accomplish on a weekly basis. Um, oh man, I should save this for the podcast. So I'm gonna just keep it short. Um, what I've learned about me is that I tend to quit. All of my friends who know me know that I've been in the gym before. I've been, I don't call them diets, but I've been eating right before, and I always kind of fall off the wagon. I fall off the wagon because life gets hard. Life gets hard. You have hard days at work. Shit. You got hard times in your relationship. You got hard times in life in general, and you say, "Nah, I'm gonna go get this cheesesteak and I'm gonna chill. Nah, I'm not gonna go to the gym because fuck that shit. COVID hit. Nah, nigga, I ain't buying weights. I can't even find them. You know what I'm saying? Running, why? Running outside, why? You know, things get hard. But I've always fell off the wagon. So the one thing that I've put into my ethos, you know what I'm saying? Definitely emotional eating for me, 100%. Yeah. That dog. If I have a hard day, the best dog. The shit that I do when I come to the crib, if I have a hard day and it's the end of the week, give me the worst shit you could possibly think of. Put it on the plate. I'm gonna eat that and I'm gonna go to sleep. That's what I've been doing for years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a fat ass neither about the way I eat. That's just something that I've done, especially on a hard week. But this winning the week thing for me personally has helped me just take it week by week. I'll explain without giving away this podcast I'm trying to come up with. If you set your goals, and this goes for anything, if you set your goals for the week, right? The only thing you're worried about when you set your goals for the week is accomplishing those goals. I'm not worried about how much weight I'm gonna lose fucking 3 months from now. I'm not worried about 2 months from now. I'm not worried about 6 months from now. I'm not worried about none of that. I think about it, sure, but it's not my main concern. That was my problem before. I would I would basically say, yo man, I'm gonna go to the gym 4 times a week, 5 times a week, and in 6 months, I'm telling you, my shit gonna be shit. I'm gonna be I did it every time I did it that way. And what would happen is I would I would just break promises to myself. Like, yeah, I said I was gonna go to the gym, but I'm gonna skip this week. I'm gonna skip this week because I'm just too tired. That week turns to 2 weeks. That 2 weeks turn to 3 weeks. I might go back 1 or 2 times, and then that's it. I gain all my weight back, and I'm right back where I started at. But the win the week type of mindset, you know what I'm saying? I lost a couple of y'all, it's all good. The win the week type of mindset for me made it so that I say, look, I'm gonna set achievable goals every week, and then only look to accomplish those goals every week. Right. So let me tell you what that means. Doesn't matter who you are. If you say, yo, the goals that I'm gonna set for my fitness goals are I'm going to walk 2 miles every morning. 2 miles every morning. Or not every morning, 2 miles, 3 mornings out of the week. You're not worried about how much weight you're going to lose. You're not worried about X, Y, and Z. You're not worried about how much sit-ups you can do, push-ups you can do, none of that stuff. All you're worried about is doing walking 2 miles 3 days that week. So if you walk 2 miles 3 days that week, doesn't matter if you do them all together, if you spread them out, whatever it is, At the end of the week, you say, I won the week. That's all you're worried about. So that's my philosophy now is, you know what I'm saying? That could go with, to me, that can go into business, that can go into relationship stuff, that can go into anything you can apply that thought process to winning the week. You know what I'm saying? You can win the week by cold calling a certain amount of clients. You know, if you say, well, I'm gonna call, 20 clients this week, depending on what you do. Call 20 clients this week and complete 3 sales calls. I don't know. I'm just, spitballing. That could be you winning a week. No, you're not going to make $1 million tomorrow, but you can make those 20 calls tomorrow. You understand? You can make those 20 calls. You can get on 3 sales calls this week, and that'll be you winning the week. It applies to anything. Yo, training your dogs, winning the week. Yo, I'm going to make sure that, I don't know, I do leash training 4 times this week. Yo, you can win the week just by doing that. That's all it takes for me. Writing. If you're a writer, if you're whatever you are, winning the week applies to whatever you want to apply to. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens what I'm applying it to is me working on my fitness, which is very important to me. We're getting older. I'm 37. Things don't come as naturally as they did before. They don't come as easy as they did before. My bones don't work like they did before. I'm sorry I don't got a mic and some lighting that I can go crazy on y'all with. But my eye shit don't work like it did before. And I had to get used to it. Okay? You go to jump, that your knee throbbing for a week just because you jumped. So to me, at this point, I can't afford to not take my fitness seriously. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I just want to be sexy again. That's all. Sometimes a nigga just want to be sexy. But a philosophy that I plan on delving into a lot more is the win the week attitude. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a peek into what I do. I am not a fitness. I don't know everything. I'm not a guru. I don't know everything. I ain't skinny. I don't have nothing. I'm just starting my shit. Hopefully I can continue. And I feel like this is a tool that can help me continue and actually accomplish my goal. So I'll share a little bit of what I do. All right. So I already went over meal prep shit. I did it lightly. I'll go into it more later, you know what I'm saying, on another date with my Win the Week podcast when I come out with it. One other thing that I say I'm going to do is I jog them out 5 days a week in the mornings. To me, now, every week, I haven't jogged them out every week 5 days. I've never went below 4, but I haven't done 5 days every single week. But most weeks I do 5 days. You know what I'm saying? And a mile might not be a lot to a lot of people, but it's enough for me to be heavy breathing. It's enough for me to heavy breathe. So I do it 5 days a week in the morning. No matter what, rain, sleet, snow, I'm out there and I'm running. Breathing heavier than a motherfucker too. So that's another part of me, like the meal prep and the 5 days a week running a mile in the morning. That means like, yo, I'm up 5 o'clock in the morning every day. No matter where I gotta go to work, I'm up 5 o'clock in the morning. That's something that, matters to me. Now, another thing I do is I go to the gym three days a week. So that's meal prep, that's jogging a mile 5 days a week, and that's going to the gym 3 days a week. There's other things I put in there, like meditation and reading and shit like that, but that ain't what I'm talking about right now. But those 3 things are the 3 things that help me win the week, or win the week. Trademark by me, I think. I don't know. I'm going to say is get off my ass and doing those things. If I do those 3 things, I consider that winning the week. Here's what matters. I know a lot of my people have heard of compound interest. I mean, it sounded better in my head as a comparison, but I'll tell you what I mean. I don't care who you are. If you set those goals and come close to those goals, which winning the week is still important, you want to do those things. But if you set those goals and even come close to those goals every week, then 3 months from now, I mean, are you really losing? Did you really do anything wrong? Are you really in a better, like you're in a better position? If anything, you're in better shape to do more. For the people who think you don't do enough, who cares? But for anybody that thinks you don't do enough, you're in better shape now, regardless of what happened, because every week you hit those goals. So now what happens after, to me, what happens after 2 months of doing that same round? You add some shit. Yo, I go a mile and a half every morning. I go to the gym 4 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Yo, with your meal prep, it's not too much you can really do, but those are things you do. You might add mixed martial arts and sprinkle that in there. Yo, I gotta go 2 times a week. You might add yoga. Whatever you do, you just don't stop and say, this is all I'm doing. And that's how in 6 months you can get to your actual goal. Not to say 6 months, I will, but 6, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, a year, you can get to your actual goal by just taking it 1 week at a time. Taking it one day at a time, of course, taking it 1 week at a time and making sure that most weeks you hit your goal and take it seriously. Take that part of your journey seriously. Don't just be like, yeah, that's my goals, but whatever. Nah, your goals is for you. And fuck whoever don't respect your goals, because you ain't doing it for motherfuckers to sit there and talk about you and make fun of you. But when you say that you got, when you put out your goals and you put out what you do, all of a sudden got something to say about it. Don't care about none of them. Just hit your goals. Like I said, that goes with writing, that goes with anything you want to do. Set your goals and just worry about it on a week-to-week basis. That's my new shit. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I care about right now. That's what I'm going to put my all into, is getting to my goals every week. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. One of the goals is to make sure I take the podcast and more, I ain't going to say more seriously because I've been taking it pretty seriously, but taking the production more seriously and doing what Kev said he needed me to fill in. I should have had one ready to go for him already, and I didn't. That's where I fucked up at. But I made sure I didn't miss it. I was tired as a motherfucker just sitting there on my couch laying down. I got my ass up and I did this shit because it's important. And how can I say that I want to be serious about this? How can I say I want to be serious about this if I don't wake my ass up and do it? It's just getting on I ain't on my computer, I'm on my phone, but it's just getting in front of a camera and talking. You can't do that? Nah, man. Then who are you if you're not going to put your work in? So that's my spiel with this whole thing. 1 week, to me, is an important baseline in the man I wish to become, and the man that I'm trying to, the man I see in the mirror. That's for me. You can use it if you want. You can discard it if you want. That's up to you. But it's going to help me get to my goal. And I'll play this back and put this in my reel when you do see me looking like I see me in my head. Let me show y'all something. Hopefully you can see this. This is why I need to say it for my own podcast. Not my own, but the podcast, Under Opinionated Media podcast. This is my vision board. Y'all niggas think I'm fucking bullshit. Y'all niggas think I'm bullshit. If you ever thought I was bullshitting about the shit I want to do, y'all out your fucking mind. See, people will laugh at you and think that you're crazy for saying shit in your head. You know what I'm saying? But while I'm going to sit on my ass, you feel what I'm saying? While I'm going to sit on my ass and not get nothing accomplished all day, or I can get busy on trying to make the vision in my head actually come to fruition. Fruition? You know what the fuck I mean. So I'm going to do shit like make vision boards. I'm gonna do another one at the beginning of this year. I'm gonna do shit like make vision boards. I'm gonna do shit like figure out where I want to go in life, so that I can get to that place. I don't want to dream about this shit. Yeah, it's gonna change my view. Exactly, Chanda. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Now, had this been 10 years ago, I'd have been like, vision board. Dog, my mind wasn't there. It wasn't on the level of somebody who who knew what it took to change his life. I was going to the gym 10 years ago, but I didn't know what it takes to change your life. To change your life, you have to become a different person. People don't understand that. So to become that different person, and also I don't care what people say, but I just think that you have to dispel certain things for other people to feel comfortable. In order to become a different person, you have to change who you are now. You cannot accomplish these new things in your head by being the same person, or else you would be there already. It's just that simple. So to be a different person, you got to do different things. You got to try different things. If you do the same shit, you're gonna get the same results. You know what I'm saying? Look, people get. I ain't gonna say I made $100,000 in a year, but I made pretty damn good money, close to that. And I'm like, that shit ain't enough for me. So I'm thinking of ways to get to a whole nother level. Now that is gonna look to get out of that tax bracket, and China, I know to get out of that tax bracket, to get into a new tax bracket, you damn sure, you got to change the way you even think or know about how money operates. Can you do that by doing the same shit you've been doing? Now you can work hard. But I know, I know a lot of people who work hard and been running in place for years. You can work hard as you can, bro. Get your overtime. Get your whatever you got. You're still in that same tax bracket because it requires a new way of thinking to get to the next. You can work overtime until your fucking fingers and feet bleed. You ain't gonna get into that next tax bracket, homie. You're gonna be right in the same spot unless you start realizing what investments mean, compound interest means, getting properties and knowing what to do with those properties, knowing how business works, knowing how LLCs work. If you think you're just going to do it by working overtime and by anything that comes with dollars an hour after it, you're sadly mistaken, homie. Yeah. Right. Yeah, change that mindset. Change that. Yo, right now, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to wrap this up too, because I feel like I can put this information in something else and really have a cleaner conversation. Maybe with you, Chanda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it don't feel good. Nothing. Here's the thing, though. Anything that has to do with change don't feel good. You can go to the gym 5 days a week. You feel like shit while you're there. I'm going to tell you for real. Once I get done at the gym after I do a shitty ass, none of my workouts are shitty. After I do a crazy ass workout, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. So to me, I liken that to business or changing my mind, changing the way I think personally. Yo, you going to run into some shit. Let's say you quit your job to do whatever you're going to do. Yo, you going to run into them times like, yo, how am I going to pay these bills? But in that pain comes growth. And that's a universal fact. In that pain comes growth. And then now you get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to let me look. I'm gonna follow your shit because I'm all on that type of stuff. That's why I got two different Instagram pages. I got two different Instagram. Oh shit, y'all can't see none of this that I'm talking about. Y'all can't see any of it. I'm just looking at it and commenting. My bad, Chanda. Oh man, I should probably do this because this is important. This is what I've been responding to this whole time, and we having a whole conversation because, Chanda, you feel what I'm saying. Courtney was getting on there too. I'm gonna wrap this up though because, like I said, I feel like we can get into it super duper We can get into this a lot, and I just really talked about fitness, winning the week, and all that shit. But the whole thing, maybe I'll change the name of this to change your mindset. How about that? You know what I'm saying? My ass is go to sleep. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you, Chanda, because and we're gonna get together and kind of get some shit together because I'm on some different shit. Y'all know I've always been on some different shit, and it never ends. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get to that point in your life, it never ends. But just know that I'm on that journey to try to get to another level in my life because that's important to me. Staying the same to me is almost like death, and I refuse to stay the same. I'm going to change. I'm going to grow because that's important to me, and I feel like that's how I can help my family best. So that's all I got. That's all I got. Check us out this Sunday. We got a encore presentation of Animal Heart, which we talk a lot about what we just said. We got Antrey from Animal Heart on here. Um, we're gonna do an encore presentation. Our current episode is out on YouTube. Do me a favor, everybody who sees this, stream our podcast from Facebook. We are actually streaming now from Facebook. Those numbers count. Stream our podcast from Facebook. Give us feedback. We can get into it all. We can talk about it all. We can get busy and start to build this community and really help each other. And we are willing to have anybody on who wants to talk about whatever they're doing because we really into this community shit right now. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Good night. Have a good weekend. See y'all next week. Peace.